Welcome to the Love Hub channel, where we discuss matters of the heart and give relationship advice to women. In today's episode, we are going to discuss how to get that second date. In a previous video, we discussed how you can make your conversations interesting during your first date. We're going to link that video in the description box below. This video will help you score that second date. It is every woman's fervent wish that when she goes on a first date and everything goes well, she's really attracted to the guy, he seems great, he's a gentleman, he's 6'3", he's perfect, that he would ask her out again. Ladies, you are perfect and beautiful just the way you are. He will definitely ask you out if he has any sense in him. But there is no such thing as luck. Some good things need a little bit of push to make them happen. We're here to help you out. Now remember, the Love Hub is a judgment-free zone. We don't judge women here. We are your safe space. Now let's get to the topic. Number 1, when you're on your first date, you need to get some things right. Make sure that you are on time. So please, ladies, be on time. Show your date that you respect their time. Arrive when you were supposed to, maybe even a few minutes early. It shows him that you respect him. People hate it when they have to wait around. If you're supposed to meet at 5 o'clock, then go ahead and meet him at that exact hour. Don't try to be fashionably late. I don't think that's even a thing anymore. These days, it's all about showing respect towards your partner. So it's important for you to be on time. Leave a good impression. He's not going to ask you on a second date if he ends up believing that you don't value and respect his time. Number 2, dress well. Put some effort into your appearance and dress appropriately for the occasion. If it's just going to be a chill, relaxing afternoon, then don't show up in a ball gown. Don't show up in your Fashion Nova outfit like you're going to the club. It's 2 in the afternoon, so let's chill. Number 3, show interest. Be genuinely interested in getting to know your date. Ask them questions about their interests, hobbies, and opinions. We talked a little bit more about this in our previous video, so we're going to make sure to link that video in the description box below. But even while you're on your first date, make sure to show him that you are interested in his life. Ask him questions about his job, his family, his hobbies. It's important for you to show him that you are into him. Number 4, listen actively. Pay attention to what he's saying and show that you are listening by responding appropriately. So, for example, he's talking to you about his job. He tells you that he's an architect, he works at this big firm and he hates it because his boss is terrible. You can show him that you are actively listening to him by saying something like, "Oh, I understand how you feel. I've also had to work for a terrible boss and I get you. It's really frustrating when they can't appreciate all the hard work that you're putting into your job." Things like that. Try to repeat some of the words that he used. In that way, he will know that you are listening to him and that what he says matters. Number 5, use some humor. A good sense of humor can go a long way in making your date feel comfortable and relaxed. It will also add a lot of positivity to your conversation. Keep the conversation upbeat and positive. Avoid complaining or being negative. Try not to talk about your ex-boyfriend. Try not to show him that you are still hurting and that you're not over him, because he may end up thinking that you're just using him to get over the pain. Put a lot of humor and positivity into your date so that he will leave the date feeling like, I gotta ask this girl out again. It was such an amazing time just being with her, just talking to her. That's the kind of impression that you would want to leave. And that's the kind of impression that will get you that second date. Number 6, offer compliments. Pay your date a genuine compliment. This will make him feel good and appreciated. If he's wearing a nice shirt, compliment him. If he has a great haircut or beautiful eyes, let him know. It's okay to pay compliments to a man. Just don't go overboard. Keep the compliments tasteful. Number 7, show him your values. Show your date what you stand for and what your values are. This could include environmentalism, volunteering, or just being active in your community. Don't try to get too political on the first date, but it is okay to let him know what your values are. It also helps him understand that you do have personal boundaries that he cannot cross. Ladies, when it comes to values, make sure that you are honest about it. Don't pretend that you work for some charity organization just to impress him. Being fake will not get you that second date. Number 8, share your interests. Share your interests and hobbies with your date. This will give him a better understanding of who you are. It will also allow him to possibly think of plans for your second date. Sharing your interests with each other is so important because it allows the both of you to determine if you're compatible or not. And I know this makes some women nervous because when you're into a guy, you really want to make it work. But the thing is, do you really want to be with someone you're not compatible with? So it's really important for you to be honest about what your interests are, what hobbies you enjoy. Number 9. This is really important. Avoid distractions. Ladies, keep your phone away and avoid any distractions. Give your date your full attention. He is not going to want to ask you out again if you're just always on your phone. It also shows him that you don't respect him because while he's sitting there trying to talk to you, trying to build connection with you, you're just chatting away on your phone, talking to your girlies, and that's not really good. That's not going to get you a second date. Number 10, follow up. Send a text or call the next day to thank your date for a good time. Let him know you're interested in seeing him again, but be subtle about this. Don't be too upfront. These are just some of the tips that will help you score that second date. Remember, ladies, be patient. Don't rush things. After the first date, give him some space and time to decide if he wants to see you again. And don't be too nervous about it. Don't waste your days trying to think, is he going to ask me? Is he not going to ask me? Should I call him? Should I text him? Just breathe in, breathe out, and relax. You are amazing. You are beautiful. And remember, the most important thing is to have fun and be yourself. Good luck.